So here we are, ready to embark on my my little 4 bike parks in 4 days journey. So we're starting off at Swinley, then Bike Park Wales, then Afan, and then Forest of Dean on the way home. Mitsubishi have very kindly lent me a Shogun, rather nice new Shogun in quite a nice colour actually. This is for the drive, so we're going from Sussex all the way up to Wales. So it's a nice long drive. MPG is going to be interesting. I think currently I'm getting about 24.9. However, plenty of space, very functional, and the bike is in the back. This is my Vitus Sentier VRS. It's only an entry-level bike really, but running on Maxi Minions, tubeless, and with a Brand X dropper. So hopefully it'll be good enough. May not be taking on some full DH stuff, but we'll see what happens. Before I leave on my journey, it's worth mentioning that I've been given these rather dandy driving shoes to attempt to use. It's going to be quite interesting. They're not really perhaps my style. They're called the High Drive shoe. They're supposed to very much be very breathable, very relaxed, with a heel grip and everything else. So it's going to be interesting to see how these go. I'm going to put them on now and take off my my 510 mountain bike shoes and give these a go. Again, they're very. I think a lot of people do wear shoes like this. It's just I'm more of a skate shoe kind of guy, so it's a bit interesting. I'm not sure how much I'll be walking around service stations in them. However, if they're comfortable, which they are around the house, if they're comfortable, then I will certainly be driving a lot in them because I've got a 4 or 5 hour run up to Merthyr. So let's see how we go. So here we are at Swinley. Just gonna park and pay and go over all these random bumps. Get kitted up and do the first ride of the weekend on my own. The rest of them should be with a crew. I think there's 10 of us, so a bit of a random solo ride this morning. Hopefully they don't come off. So reasonably good night. A random, very wobbly bed. There are some trails out there, but we're not doing that till tomorrow. Heading off to Bike Park Wales. It's 4 degrees and really windy and absolutely freezing, so it should be an interesting day. Just getting kitted up and gonna head off. Didn't have the camera on. Fell off there. Ow. Oh, I landed. Look, I fucking didn't stop till there. Shit. Cold up here. It's like kickstart when I was a kid. just trying to give you a big party. That's very polite of you. There we go. Round it up. Woo. Am I holding everyone up? You sure? Go, 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 go. Or not. I was like, I'll get on the way, everyone else will take that. Now I'm kind of stuck off the edge. No, voluntarily. I think it's going to make that. Right on the nice line then. Oh fuck it, I'm off there. If I'd had a bit of momentum, I might have had the bottle to do that. Full soft dust. That was the wrong line. Or not, I don't know. Hey, sweet. Yeah, I would have done that. You're complaining about single track, yeah, but it is very good single track, you have to give them that. Still doing a bit wider, keeping out in the dark. Rumble, rumble! and we are off to Forest of Dean. We are running starting to run a little bit low on fuel, but the Shogun's been working pretty hard going up some pretty steep random mountain roads. Still very comfortable, and I'm very pleased I've got it. I feel like we're travelling around in a bit of luxury. I say we, Rob was with me yesterday, but I'm on my own again today. It is absolutely stunning up here, it really is. So it should be a good day today. It's supposed to be quite, well, not quite as full on perhaps as Bike Park Wales, and yesterday's kind of mammoth cross-country effort was a different kind of sort of challenge. My headset bearing had rusted and seized, which is really annoying because the bike's only like 7 months old, so that's a little bit annoying. So I had to put a new Hope set in. The shop was really helpful at Afan and fitted it all for me, which is really good. So the bike's ready to rock again. I'm feeling pretty bruised and battered, still after coming off at Bike Park Wales. But it should be a good day today. Really looking forward to it. We'll do a couple of hours and then head home. So this is the 4th bike park in 4 days. So here we are at Swinley. Start again. So here we are at Forest of Dean. Just arrived. Road closed and stuff, but managed to find my way around. The driving shoes are kind of still comfortable, I guess. Your high drive. Yeah, they work. Quite comfortable to drive in, don't get too hot or anything. I wouldn't want to wear them cycling, but yeah, they seem fine. I took them in the lounge last night to get a general review, and all the lads thought they were alright, and probably thought they were like running shoes or something. So the others aren't here yet, so me and Rob are going to see if we can go find a trail map and maybe do a quick short trail. But huge amount of people here, absolutely rammed. Looks sketchy. I know, we don't have to go, we can do it again later on. Yeah. Not your biggest there, Rob. Biggest gator. Woo! bumpy. Choice. I'm too far now. It's funny how we judge it differently. I didn't think that was anywhere near as bad as we got before. So I have finished my run of 4 bike parks in 4 days. It's been brilliant. I'm absolutely broken, but it's been absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much to Mitsubishi for lending me a lovely Shogun. It's been a real pleasure driving around in comfort. There's been some steep, wet, sort of icy Welsh roads and things to go up, and it's just coped with everything admirably. There's been a lot of muddy car parks and things like that, and I wouldn't expect it to get stuck, but it doesn't. It's not great on fuel. That's the only downside, but I don't think that's really why people buy a big 4x4. Switched it in 4-wheel drive a couple of times. Haven't obviously needed locking diffs or low range, but really good, really comfortable on a long range. So are the shoes I was given. Comfortable shoes, nice to drive in. Worth a look if you're looking for something to slip into just for driving. The bike was great, the parks were great. Bike Park Wales was so intense. I think looking back on it, I almost want to go and try it again now. Now I've computed everything that we did, but 7 or 8 runs there, very full on, and a big crash as well, which is still hurting. Swinley was good, got a bit lost, but found some really cool red runs in there. Afan was a total mission. We had an injury, someone nearly broke their arm, I think, or they may have had to go and get an x-ray, and my headset rusted up, so that was cut a little bit short, but we did about 20 miles, and it was the most technical climb, like 1,000 feet climb up a rocky path. That doesn't do it justice. A rocky path it was more than that. It was loose rock, one of the most intense climbs I've ever done. But we did it, which was really good. A lot of amazing single track with some really steep drops off to one side. And then Forest of Dean, much more like Swinley, I guess. Quite muddy, leafy, kind of single track stuff. A lot of routes, a lot of wet routes. So actually felt a little bit more at home. Nowhere near as flowing as Bike Park Wales, but one of the gravity runs they had there was very flowy and on sort of gravel, and that was incredibly quick. Loads of big rollers that you just can't help but take off over. So we learned a little bit about jumping. I'd like to learn a lot more, but all the guys had fun. Stayed at the Thai Skyline house in Merthyr, I think, near there. That was amazing. Really, really good place to stay. Set up perfectly for mountain bikes, jet wash and a load of stuff out the back. So we'll probably be booking that again. All in all, I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. I need to go home and have a shower and see my family. But it's been an amazing weekend. Really pushed my limits. Been a bit scared, fell off, been a bit hurt, but really satisfied, really pleased that I took on a load of things. Had a good laugh as well. That's about it. See you next time.